Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name's Amanda and I'm so glad you're here. So I thought I would give you all a glimpse of what Christmas looks like at our house. This was Christmas Eve and I had my parents here, my little sister, my kids, and we just had the best time. It feels so good to have everybody on one place and to eat together, open gifts together, laugh together, and just enjoy being with one another. So I just threw my camera up on the tripod and I thought I would just show you a little bit of what Christmas looks like here. This is the first time we've done Christmas here, so it was new to us. Last year we had just moved in this house, so we had Christmas at my mom's like we do every year, but this year we had more room to park and eat and all those things, so we decided to have it here and we had the best time. Sometimes switching it up makes it not feel the same, if that makes sense, but it felt so good and cozy and we just had the best time, and it was such a blessing to have everybody here and love each other and just enjoy each other's company.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down.
This year, instead of fixing turkey and dressing and ham and all that, we just decided to do finger foods. So we did like mozzarella sticks and sausage balls, and Reagan made a jalapeno dip and it was so good. It was a little spicy, but that was really good. We had a cheese ball and we did have ham, but we just had rolls with that to make like a little sandwich. But we had just finger foods and it was really, really good. Just something different. I love like a big meal like that, but after I have it at Thanksgiving, I'm just kind of over it. So, you know, by Easter I'll be ready again for it. But we just had finger foods, so we all just made a little something. Mom and the girls just brought a little something, so that's what we did as far as eating.
Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere.
No, I can't wait for the weekend. Waking up next to you. We'll be sharing our secrets, making dreams come true. Let's have a toast for the lovers. We'll tumble round in the snow, and my heart's going boom, boom, boom. You're so beautiful. What a night. Can you feel it too? Girl, I won't let you go. When the sky comes alive, let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Yeah. Haven't seen you in so long.
My mom mentioned a while back that she would like to have a Cricut, so that's what we got her, and she was so surprised. She said she had thought of everything except a Cricut. So we got her the little tools and the carrying case and all of that, and I'm trying to teach her how to use it here. And if somebody tied my hands behind my back, I don't think I could talk. And I didn't realize that I use my hands so much until I started watching videos back. But in Allison's hat, she kills me with that hat. I did pack that hat away with our Christmas stuff, so I hope I don't have to see it until next Christmas. I think she slept in it, honestly. But we got her the Cricut, and she was so happy. I am a giver. It makes my heart happy to see someone else get things and to smile, and I love that. I would rather give all day long as to get one thing back. So it made my heart so happy to see that she loved this so much.
When I got you by my side, what a night. Oh, girl, I won't let you go. When the sky comes alive, let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Let's have a jolly holiday. Jolly holiday. Let's have a jolly holiday. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Just wanna have a holiday. Yeah, yeah. Let's have a jolly holiday. Oh, how I wish for the Christmases of old, where the snow would fall and the air was crisp and cold, where we heard of angels up on high while building Frosty the Snowman until late outside. Oh, how I wish for the Christmases of old, when all was right and the candlelight would glow, where we used to play in the wintry wonderland, and we hear carol songs.
And this is my dad. We had went in together and bought him a guitar, but we had ordered that and it hadn't got here yet. So my mom bought him the guitar case, and that's what he opened here. But he does know that it's coming because he picked it out. But he liked that. Dad is so funny because he doesn't show emotion a lot. He's just there and he's pretty quiet and he can't sit still long. So just the fact that he was at my house for like 2 or 3 hours, I was shocked, because usually he'll walk in and he's there like 15 minutes and he's like, okay, well, Phyllis, are you ready to go? So he just likes to be home. He can't see well and he's a little uncomfortable, I think, sometimes eating in front of people and things like that. But he is definitely a homebody, but he did good. He was here for a while, and I love having him here.
Oh, how I wish for the Christmases of old, when all...
And then here's Kennedy. Every year for Kennedy's birthday and Christmas, Allison always wraps something of Kennedy's. She'll go get something of Kennedy's and she'll wrap it. And Kennedy will be like, I've been looking everywhere for that. And it's so funny. And the green tape around the back door, I saw somewhere where if you have a little draft or you can feel cold air, you can put painter's tape around your windows or your door and it'll stop it. And it did. So if you have that problem, like we do with our back door, then think of painter's tape because it peels right off. It's cheap and it stops that. But that was so funny. She had wrapped Kennedy's concealer for her.
Where we used to play in a wintry wonderland, and we hear carols. Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear.
So this was the next morning. This was about 6 a.m. Allison and Kennedy both can sleep till like 10 or 11 o'clock. But on this morning, Allison texted me at 6 o'clock and she was like, can I get up? And I was like, yes. So we all got up and I let them go ahead and open their quotation Santa gifts. So they opened a couple of things before everyone else got here. So Kennedy got a beach waiver. She had been wanting that. She was surprised. And Allison got some new volleyball shoes and she got a flat iron. But it was Christmas morning, and on this day, my kids were coming over, and Reagan was bringing her boyfriend, Cordell, and then, of course, Hunter was with Lexi. So we got to spend all morning together, and we made the TikTok cinnamon rolls, and if you've never tried that, look it up. They are so good. So we ate, and then we all just opened gifts, and I had their gifts assorted in piles so that I didn't really have to hand them out. I was just like, go find your pile and bring it over here. So that's what they were doing. They loved everything they got, and I always feel like I don't have them enough, or I'll feel like one kid don't have as much, even though maybe the money's the same. I don't feel like they've got as many gifts. So then I'll go try to even them up, and it just seems like a money racket sometimes when it should just be about the birth of Christ. So they were very blessed this year. I spent what we could afford on them, and it may be more than you do, or it may not be as much as you do. But my kids were definitely blessed this year at Christmas, which they are every year. I had already gotten Lexi a comforter set, and she sat here for a straight hour and begged to open it and take it home with her. So I gave in and gave her that already. And Hunter, I gave him his drone on Thanksgiving. So they had already opened 2 gifts. But everybody else was just opening gifts, and they loved what they had, and just seeing my kids smile, and it just means the world to me. When I say that it felt so good to have all of my kids together, I meant that from the bottom of my heart. There was a time that Reagan and I weren't even speaking and we wouldn't even be around each other. And that went on for several months. And if you're a mom and you've ever had that happen to you, you know the hurt that comes along with that, because you love your kids more than anything. And I would do anything for my kids, and not knowing if they're okay or if they're not okay or if they need something or if they don't, that got to me. And we finally put our differences aside and we just decided to love. Reagan and I butt heads and we're a lot alike. And it was a learning process for both of us to even know how to be around each other and how to approach each other with certain things. But I'm so glad that all that's over, and I can say that I'm truly, truly blessed to have a good relationship with every one of my kids, and for them just to be all together, because I missed her so, so much.
Always got you on my mind, but I know this time you're on top of my list, only wish. And as we decorate the tree, only you and me, I'll be making plans, make you understand.
That was inspired by all your dog hair. It's the Tenco. Yeah, it's like mine, but it's the Tenco. Now, are you going to clean? Yeah. You heard that, right? What are they doing? What'd you get, Reagan? Did we get you that? We got her a Nike hoodie? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I forgot about it. Oh,
Last year I thought about how things
I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I hope you were surrounded by family and by people you love. I hope you felt loved. And if you didn't, if you feel like nobody else in the world loves you, know that I love you. And even more than me, Jesus loves you. I feel like you can show someone you love them and it mean more to them than telling them. There's people in my life that have never told me they loved me, but I know without a doubt that they do because of how they've treated me and how I feel the love. Actions speak louder than words. And if you love someone and you know that they need help or you can do something for them, then show them love, because you never know who needs that.
and I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday.
It's like all of it.
That's like all pink.
It made my heart so happy to see Reagan smile when she opened that and to look back at Cordell and say, Mom bought me a Morphe palette. That just made my day.
Oh, Reagan, did you like that Morphe palette?
Yes.
And the kids kept laughing at me because they would open all these random boxes, macaroni, coffee, crackers. If I'm going out somewhere, like to someone's house to give them a gift, I would always use a box. But around here, I'll wrap anything I can get my hands on.
I still don't understand why the birthday teachers, we have to spend like $3,000 on each other. Like, who created that? Is that in the Bible?
I swear I feel like we've turned Christmas into the biggest money racket instead of celebrating the birth of Jesus. Does anyone else feel like that?
I think it flips up. Why is the box over there? That's cute. Y'all try again? Wow. Oh,
You better not, because I'm tender-hearted too. You better stop.
Look, last fair I'll break this one.
Smell it.
I did, it smells good.
That's my favorite.
I wanted to keep it because it's so pretty and Flash knocked it off and broke it. I was so mad.
Let's give them my good. Yours is
Blame it on Flash, would you?
You like that?
Need a tissue.
Yeah, I think it's so mad because me and Taylor have like so many matches.
You do it too.
I know it. That's what I told her. She can't do that.
Heather's dad passed away when she was little, and Lexi had bought her a keychain, and it was like a locket. So when you flip it up, it was a picture of Heather's dad, and she got so emotional. I just thought that was the sweetest thing. But if you still have your dad around, consider yourself blessed. If you don't have anything to do with each other, if there is a way possible to make amends, do that. I love my dad more than anything in this world, and I'm so blessed to still have him.
What glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic
day. It's white outside and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their home.
I started not to even put this video up, but I wanted it for memories for myself. And if you didn't get to spend Christmas with your family, or if you don't have a big family, or if you felt alone, then I hope you can watch this and feel surrounded by people and surrounded by love. And it just make you smile watching this, because when I watched all this back to edit it, I smiled the whole time. I love my kids and I love my family so much, and I'm so blessed to have everyone that I have in my life.
Oh, snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town.
And then they have flip flops.
Wind up on the floor.
Okay guys, you ready? Instead of free-range chickens, Lexi, instead of free-range chickens.
What's that mean? You're giving us for sale? What a great
No, it means y'all all over the place.
No, we probably come up with a Sharpie.
I walk outside, hear the Christmas choirs.
I was watching YouTube one day and I seen that someone had this sign hanging in their kitchen and it said free range children instead of free range chickens. And I loved that. So when I opened that, I was so excited to see that. I loved it. That was probably one of my favorite gifts.
To cheer, let our loved ones, our family and friends have a Christmas with so much love.
Kennedy noticed that she had something in her pajama pants. She was cracking me up. So she had laundry, a piece of laundry stuck in her pajama pants, and she was cracking me up just that she was laughing so hard.
Oh, snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you.
I don't give me some views.
No.
The only time I love to see a mess in my house is on Christmas Day. So blessed to have all of this mess. But I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I hope you enjoyed watching our Christmas, and I will see you guys in the next one. Now, who wants to take the tree down?
Nose goes.
Cordell's like, Alden, you taking a tree down? Or you nose goes? Or you nose goes? Or you nose goes? I'm nose goes. What is it? Who's calling me? Kaylin. Who wants to answer it?
Allie, you still got those scissors?
Nose goes. Kaylin's calling, nose goes.